This is an unpublished article from High Times magazine, circa about 1997. And when I chose stone and grease, I heard the beast say, "Come and see," and I looked. To an embracing of the ugly, the grotesque, and those behaving badly, seamier sides of culture, and an element within youth in street artists and authors and street poets at all. And when I marked zinc and copper, I heard a second beast say, "Come and see," and I saw images celebrating the sensationality, outrageous decadence, and or shameless embrace of evil. And the beast bellowed from his fiery hole the best mix of punk and goth rock hits from Kiss, Alice Cooper, the Beastie Boys and Queen of the 60s and 70s, Black Sabbath and GNR from the 80s and 90s, and satanic rock bands such as Slipknot, the Black Crowes, Korn,
Fucked him high. Fucked him high.
And other groups such as Two Live Crew that have spawned an errant brood of their own. And when I took gouge to wood and heard a third beast say, "Come and see," and I saw a swarmed anus where we have now emerged, a dark, hairy hole full of rude, boisterous, vomit-hurling, fang-bearing, claw-wielding band of 7 deadly vice demons. And when I pulled rubber across silk, I heard a fourth beast, a rotund, rosy-cheeked, sweating charismatic, say, "Come and see," and I saw a lamentation of the tattooed, tattered condition of the American soul and spirit, the mercenary and wildly ludicrous multi-billion-dollar culture where affluence, fashion, and Hollywood have flocked, a culture whose foundations have laid a future of art to be built into a Tower of Babel, which is bankrupt and empty and devoid of lasting conceptual or aesthetic value. But fear not, brothers and sisters, the indoctrination of these whiskey dick demons. Their aesthetic strategies rely primarily on outrageous sensationalism and initial impact, void of lingering conceptual value beyond the moment. This here, firmly stated in your basic syllabi.
Well, thank you, Ryan O'Malley and High Times Magazine. I would like to take this moment to do a little house cleaning, make a couple of apologies. I want to apologize. Thank you for giving us a little moment of silence. I'd like to apologize for the statement about the bud stage development of the breast at 10.7 years and the first appearance of pigmented pubic at 11.2. So I apologize for that. My mistake.
Death metal rednecks don't know the anhydrous ammonia in Oklahoma with the intent to manufacture and distribute a blizzard of meth. It descended down on Upshur and Ellis counties and every little town in between, with an unusually heavy cricket infestation plague turning the alleys and streets black with hopping, stinking insects. Is it any wonder that a God-fearing people thought the end times were nigh upon them? But hell no, it wasn't the case at all. It was just another hot Texas summer. And with that hot Texas summer, the homicide rate goes up. It was a hot goddamn Texas summer.
I think we're experiencing that up here this week. Alright kids, listen up. Rule number 7. If you have pimples on your buttocks, do not let him engage in sexual congress in your anus. Whores, dope fiends, and wrestling clubs. What is becoming our society? Certainly these are the end times. Making men and monsters, dogs, cats living together in high-rise condominiums, fried chicken raining down from the heavens, the waning moon has become a slice of watermelon floating in the night sky in the dying days of summer, passions fluttering, flickering, and lingering scents on fingertips, providing the hope that prevents all the dirt from falling in the hole of my happiness.
Amen. Amen, my brothers and sisters. Amen. Say, can I hear amen? Insect scientists find the weird, unexplained in the sour apple supernova with chocolate's neutron star centers, blown interstellar jazz floating next to blinking Christmas lights, clicking exoskeleton preachers wear pinstripe saxophone and carnations. Made of mother of pearl, of course. They swing like some out of sight Archie ships and Zoot Sims festooned with Roger Percy's novels. They are literate, to say the least. What I'm saying is, them boys can wail. So they put on some sex butter cologne after a shower to mask the odor of death. Old Spice for killers without a conscience, much less a soul.
Angered, me personally, angered by the inanimate nature of rubber objects and watching X-rated movies upstairs of the rectory. I've always seen the faces in the fire, and what a fool I am. I can remember clearly the first time he exposed himself to me, staring at his weeping, necrotic pecker. It was like an old, trippy face of Jimmy Durante. It made me cry when he touched me with it. My memory is foggy. I'm probably not trying hard enough. But I realize that sometimes people make mistakes. And me being a child, I probably made a mistake. I think that I've forgiven him. After all, I let him officiate the wedding of me and my crippled child bride.
Crippled child bride.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We've got some important business to take care of. One of you will be chosen from the masses, and you will see. John will explain.
Well, thank. Since you're one of the oh, this is so good.
Oh my.
Well, just in case nobody's noticed, the old woman in the back, there's a special person in the audience tonight. And from time to time, we like to initiate and induct people into the knighthood of the dirty printmakers. And tonight, we'd like to take the time, just a short bit of your time, to induct this, what's a different word for elderly? Stately. A statesman in the world of printmaking. We'd like to have Lloyd Menard to come up here and order the next
He brought the sword.
Would you take a sip of the elixir, my brother man?
Kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
Take 2 steps forward. Put your hands on your knees. By order of the great printmaking, you are now a knight of the dirtiest printmaking.